Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Middle Earth. Today you join me in Linden, where we left off last episode after getting in, seeing a couple elves, but not exploring much. And I'm actually having a smoke right now because I realized that I forgot to do that at the end of last episode. So, today the plan is to explore some of these elf structures around here, maybe, and then we're gonna head off towards the north. Probably gonna be a pretty long walk through here, unfortunately, and get into the Blue Mountains where we'll see our first dwarves. Hopefully, next episode we can do some mining up in here and get pretty stacked up before we head. Well, I'm not sure where we'll go after that. Maybe we'll start on the Fellowship route after that. Go west through maybe the Old Forest. The Old Forest is really awful, but maybe we'll go through there. I'm sure we'll check out the Bear Downs, and I really want to get into Bree. So that's the next couple episodes, I think. And for right now, let's just look at these elf structures. So it is becoming nighttime. It looks like there's a house over there. Put my pipe up there. And I do want to talk about one thing before we get started. I am really... people just stand inside each other here, I guess. So I would really like to not use as many cuts in my videos and just do one more playthrough where you guys see a little bit more, but I also don't want to have you guys watching, me just mining like normal Minecraft or chopping trees or something like that. So, and there's a lot of walking too. So what I've done is I've set the fast travel time to 0, which means that I can fast travel to any of these points or any custom points immediately. And I don't want to abuse that. I just want to hopefully make it so that I don't have to, cut out as much where I'm just walking for an hour. And, well, hopefully I can figure out how to commentate that, but we'll see. We'll see. So, let's check out this. I'm sure Pig here is gonna run off. I really don't want to do this for every house that we go to. You know what, Pig? You run off. It's your problem. Alright, so we got some armor, Linden armor. And that's the same protection as iron. Actually, I really want to get Dwarven armor. And that's a little bit better than iron. And then... wait, what? How are these feathers different? What is this? Wand feather. What can I do with that? Don't make arrows, bolts. Literally nothing interesting. So I still want to... I might take this because I think you can smelt stuff down. Doesn't have any uses. But you can... there's an unsmelter? Yeah. And I could get some extra silver from that. So I'm going to start taking stuff like that. And I want this guy's banner. That's mine now. So, what was I saying? Absolutely no idea. I'm sure I'll need arrows. Oh, this stuff is really good. I want to stack up on this. I think I can brew it too, but it's just long lasting and very good for fighting. So I'm going to stack up on that and an extra small pouch. Awesome. I'll go ahead and wrap that up with this, I guess. And I'll need that. Ooh, these are nice. Like one of those. That's my bed now. And I might as well sleep, actually. So, let's look around here for a little bit. I think I can find the elf forge place. And 2 linden helmet. I actually might as well take that. I'm not doing that. So we did check out these last episode, and there's not really anything in there except a little food and the person you buy troops from. But I want to find the forge, which is where you can melt up the iron ingots into the Elven steel ingots, so you can craft their tools and armor. And hopefully we'll come across something like that pretty quick. And then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and teleport over here, or fast travel, because, well, there's no point in just wasting half an hour of my life boating across while pulling a pig behind me in the boat. So hopefully we can cut that out and make the recording a little more interesting. That's the real goal. So maybe we can find a forge here pretty quick. There, that looks like yep, there's the water. Oh, that's not regular sand, is it? Why does it look so blue? Oh, it's white sand. Okay. I am colorblind, so if that looks blue to me. If it's obviously white, then don't attack me, please. I swear it's not my fault. And what achievement did I get there? Do the sea. Maybe at the end of the series, as like a send off, and to relate back to the Lord of the Rings, we could boat out to one of these islands. Actually, I think these are I forget what they're from. The Silmarillion. I read the Silmarillion when I was younger. But at the end of the Lord of the Rings, they all take a boat out to the Western Islands. I think there's a secret island too, actually. Down here, I think. Maybe we'll go find that at the end of the series. Let me see. But is it faster? Maybe. These are the Blue Mountains too. These are just the woodlands. What's faster? Here? 18, 17, 21, 26. That's 4,000 by 1,100. Or 16, about 3, 4.5. It's about the same distance. So I think I will fast travel up here. Alright, just wanna find one of these forges. Actually, let's be smart about this. I have to walk through all of this anyways. Let's just go ahead and fast travel over here. So, alright, yeah, let's go ahead and fast travel. How do I do that? Isn't it F? What? Alright, I figured it out. So, let's go ahead and fast travel here, press G, and wait 10 seconds. I think this is so that you can't just like teleport out of battle. Makes sense. And oh, this is a really cool screen. It like shows you moving from waypoint to waypoint, and you can skip it too. What? Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Folio. And now we're at North Mythlond, and it actually has a description too. The northern half of Mythlond, the Grey Havens, where Círdan, the shipwright, dwells with his people. Oh, this is where the five wizards originally arrived, and where Círdan met Gandalf and gave him Narya, I think, the Ring of Fire. So now I want to head northeast, I guess, that way. Or yeah, northwest. Yeah, northwest. This way. Alright, hopefully it's not all woodlands and I can actually find a... I'll go check out this house. But I really just want to see a forge. So... Alright, we got this stuff, which... Well, I think you can mine it. What is it for? Oh, that's... Torches. And... use it to make Galvorn. Oh, that's... The Galvorn ingots is for the Galvorn armor. Which isn't very strong, but it makes you completely immune to any projectiles. So I'll take it, why not? And arrows. Take those to unsmelt. What is this more mirror ore? Oh yes it is. In that case, I will just take the whole thing. That's mine now. And is this more? Probably. Yep, I'll just stack up on that stuff. It is really strong. Alright. There any other structures that I'm forgetting about here? I think there's large halls. Maybe that's Rivendell. I'm not entirely sure. What do you want? Nah. Alright. Hopefully it's not all woodlands. If it is, I'll probably cut through some of this and then come back when I either find something or get to the Blue Mountains. Okay, looks like I found one of these Elven halls. And let's see, lots of food here. I'll take some of the goblets and stuff. Moderate. I think there's light, moderate, and strong. And that just alters the length. Take apples. And I'm gonna eat right now. I'll take that. And I could always use bread. What's this? Apple juice. That's exciting. You know what? My apple juice now. What's this? Elderberry juice. I'll take that too. And oh, this is Limbus. This is very. This is like the best food in the game, and I don't know if you can craft it. Let me see. I think it's like very expensive or something. Can you craft it? But yeah, it doesn't look like you can craft it, so you can only get it through finding it like this or buying it. Yeah, we'll take all these. And oh, that's pretty good. Battle staff. I do actually think I'll be using a spear as my main weapon, a Linden spear. They do 1 less damage than Linden's sword, but they have let me think. Let's look. Linden battle staff is 7 damage, 68 speed, and 150 reach. 83% with 6 damage and 150 reach. And this is 7, 83, 150. Battle staff. Oh, this just has a swift modifier. Okay. Well, I can try that and take that, and I'll also be using this bow. The Elven bows are the best bows in the game with that extra draw speed, range, damage, and range. So I think I'll be using one of those. Oh, that's a strong. I'll take it. Yes. Taking all that. And see what's up here. Alright, I think something interesting is supposed to, maybe not. Maybe it's just people having a good old time eating their food. Alright, where'd my pig go? Yeah, okay, there you go. Alright, so I did check out a couple of these houses around here. And which ground? Alright, we're about, well, halfway to the foothills. So I guess we'll just, yay, another forest we got here. I guess we'll just keep going. I'll throw these out. I don't want that. Oh no. Oh, these are really nice trees, these big willow trees. I could maybe see myself planting those. What are these? I'm just gonna chop that down right there. Beechwood. Those trees look really nice too. So I've been thinking about where I want to set up our base, and I'm thinking I really like the elves, so I'm thinking Rivendell over here. Lothlorien is fine, but it's mostly just forest. Not that interesting. And as you can see around here, the terrain just isn't the most fascinating thing, but this is pretty cool. It's a valley area with mountains all around it. And the elves are pretty cool. So maybe we'll be staying with them. If you guys want to see that, let me know. If you guys have another suggestion, I'll read the comment. Might not actually care, but I'll read it. No, I'm just kidding. I do appreciate your input. Alright. Pig is at least moving us pretty fast. I'm not sure if orcs spawn in here at night. Although I wouldn't mind to, farm up a little bit more alignment with the High Elves. They seem like pretty cool people. And the High Elves does include Linden and Rivendell. And not Lothlorien though. Just Rivendell and Linden. Because I think they came from originated from the same area in the First Age. Again, it's been so long since I've read that stuff. I kind of remember the lore, but to be fair though, Tolkien wrote so well with this stuff, and the world is just so deep. I mean, he created almost entire languages. I mean, he was a what did he? I think he taught linguistics. Well, I mean, he knew a decent bit about language, but he did create basically entire languages for the elves. I think he wrote a lot of the orc language, Black Tongue, I think it's called. And I think there are three Elven languages. And, all that stuff is so cool. I mean, he spent his entire life just creating that in his head, and then it was only in the last 15 years of his life that he actually started writing it down, or at least started trying to put it into a narrative format. So where are we here? Getting pretty close. Looks like we aren't going to find the forges I was hoping for, but able to just craft them. Elven forge. Dwarven brick. How do I get that? Chalk. Oh, I should probably... Is there chalk up there? Alright. I should probably go back and... Actually, I'll stop back over here and look around a little more later. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the mountains. Having some lag spikes here. Yeah, probably should have thought of that sooner, but we'll figure it out. Alright, just elves. Alright, we should be seeing some mountains here in a minute. And there we are in the Blue Mountains, or at least the Blue Mountain foothills here. We got... I'm getting shot. Oh yeah, they can actually poison their arrows. That's... I'm gonna try this out. Come here. Alright. I wanna... No, that's a lot of them. I'm not gonna fight all of you. Pig, let's just not dive off the mountain. Okay, I don't know how good Pig is gonna be while traversing through the mountains. He does climb really fast, but it's also hard to get him unstuck if we get like on a ledge. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Just gonna fly past all this. Really want to get to see a dwarf. Hopefully this episode. Is that the first dwarf we've seen in this? I don't remember. Just gonna fly past them all. Oh, here we go. Here we go. See some dwarves. Why do they all need to poison me? It's not very nice. This thing actually gives you really good range. I mean, that's what I like about it, because then you can hit them and be safe without them hitting you. So here are my first dwarves. You guys are awesome. Oh, and this is the trader here too. Yeah, they don't want to trade with me yet. Let's see. Not Durin's folk. Blue Mountains. Okay, yeah, I don't really have much alignment with them yet. But they look awesome. Pig, you're gonna have to go on the leash this time. Okay, before we go in, I'm gonna go ahead and steal their banner. No! What if we ignore that and just go inside? What if we do that? Alright, so we got the Dwarven forges here. These allow you to smelt up any ores really quick, and they can make mithril. So go ahead and I should empty out some stuff here. Let's see. I don't need that. I don't need... Workshop works the same way as the Elven Mirror, except it damages you a little bit when you drink it too. So we have enough Mirror, there's no reason to keep that. Don't really need any of this stuff. Don't need that. And then I can throw the rest in the pouch. Alright, just peak organization. I swear, I'll do it someday. And I should take one of these too. So yeah, lots of noises in the background. You can hear the invasion. Oh, there it is. Of course it's right here. Of course it is. Just take plenty of these, I guess. Why not? Oh yeah, they're going at it out there. I'm not sure I should have done that. It might have been a mistake. We'll just ignore it. So yeah, they got nice gray bed, or I'm not sure. I think that's gray. I'll just take their food. Alright, so their armor here, that's what I want. Their armor is pretty much the strongest in the game except for Mithril, so I'm going to be switching out to that. And what do they have here? They do love their Dwarven Ale, their Dwarven Tonic. This gives you night vision too. That's pretty useful. Don't really need to take it though. So these are their ingots here. I think how do you craft them? Oh, you gotta smelt the blue rock, which we can find just all over the sides of the mountains here, with iron ore, and that gives you 1 steel. So it's not really difficult to make. And the tools and armor is much better, so I think we'll be switching to that. And then in here, yep, they have a couple ores here too. I'll just snag these. Why not? And, well, maybe we can actually deal with that invasion next episode if I feel so inclined. Wow, that's a lot of them. That's nice. And, oh, map conquest up here. All of the dwarves are dead, aren't they? They're all dead, aren't they? Well. Alright guys, let me know if you enjoy this episode. Give me any suggestions what you guys want to see. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.